You're on the couch together. She's telling a story. And my ex used to.
You don't hear the rest.
Your chest tightens. Your jaw locks slightly. You nod like you're listening. But inside, comparison mode activated. Was he taller? Richer? More experienced? Better in bed?
You don't ask. You don't clarify.
You just withdraw slightly. A little colder. A little quieter. Because it feels like you're being measured. And here's your first shift. When she mentions her ex, she's not always comparing you. But you immediately compare yourself. That reaction is internal, not external. Now imagine the scene clearly. She's casually referencing a memory. You're mentally competing with a ghost. A ghost can't lose. Because you fill in all his stats with imagination. And imagination is undefeated. Here's the second shift. Jealousy isn't about her past. It's about your insecurity in the present. That stings a little. But stay with me. You believe women never fully let go. So you interpret any mention of an ex as lingering attachment. But most of the time, it's just history. You have history too. You just don't narrate it as casually. Now, let's zoom in. When you withdraw emotionally after she mentions her ex, she feels distance. Not protection. Distance. She may even sense tension and feel confused. Because in her mind, she was just telling a story. Now add humor. You're sitting there nodding calmly while internally running a full background check on a man you've never met. Relax. He's not in the room. You are. Here's the third shift. If you feel threatened by a man who isn't present, it means you don't feel secure in your position. Secure men don't compete with the past. They focus on the present. Now imagine a different scene.
She says,
My ex used to love that restaurant. Instead of going silent, you say calmly, What did you learn from that relationship? Notice the difference. You're not defensive. You're curious. Curiosity shows confidence. Confidence builds attraction. Now, let's address the belief underneath. You fear she's measuring you against him. But here's the truth. If she's with you, she already chose differently. She's not with him. She's here. If she wanted him back, she'd be there. Now, imagine your posture shifts. Instead of tightening, you relax. Instead of competing, you lean in. You say playfully, Good thing I upgraded the experience.
Light. Confident.
Grounded. That energy changes everything. Because jealousy signals scarcity. Confidence signals abundance. Now, let's make this practical.
Step 1.
The next time she mentions an ex, breathe. Don't react immediately. Step 2. Respond with calm curiosity, not comparison. Step 3. If something genuinely bothers you, say it cleanly. Sometimes when exes come up a lot, I feel unsure where I stand. Not accusatory, just honest. That honesty builds intimacy. Withdrawal builds suspicion. Now imagine the final scene. You're with a woman who occasionally references her past. You don't flinch. You don't compete. You focus on the connection you're building. That steadiness makes you more attractive. Because you're not threatened by shadows. And here's something powerful. When you stop fearing comparison, you stop comparing yourself. You show up stronger, more grounded, more present. And presence is magnetic. In the next video, I'll break down the subtle signs a woman is truly stuck on her ex versus simply sharing history, so you can tell the difference without spiraling. Subscribe if you're done competing with ghosts. Watch the next video if you're ready to lead with confidence. Because the past only has power if you give it. And you don't have to.